So I'm going to talk about three things today. Absolutely key for innovation or any creative company to have. I'm going to talk about mindset, I'm going to talk about process, and I'm going to talk about culture. So what is this fancy word? What is this about? What is innovation about, right? Now, the question that I get and that I get asked a lot is, so what's the difference between creativity and innovation? Oftentimes, these two words are sort of interchangeable, right? We think of creative people or creativity, and then innovation. What is innovation? So here's my definition first. So innovation kind of reinvents things. Innovation reinvents things. Creativity for me is about problem solving, right? You solve problems. So what you do is incremental changes here and there. You are creative when you are solving problems, right? You don't see any obstacles in your problems. And innovation actually takes it to the next level, right? It reinvents. Innovation changes the game. It's really a game changer. But oftentimes people see this as too high level. Oh, innovation that's way too big. But even smaller things, when you ask a question, today you're going to learn about a very powerful question. When used effectively, transforms businesses. Now, here's the question. Here is that those two words are absolutely powerful. What if? What if? It's a wonderful way to start your innovation by asking an empowering question, the what if question. And I'll show you how powerful it is, right? Now, most companies were working around this fan, and this hasn't been really disrupted for many, many years. We use this humble thing for forever, right? And most companies were thinking about, oh, how can we make this fan a little more efficient? Can we put more blades around it? How can we make it more, change the colors? And then one company comes across and says, hey, what if a fan didn't need blades? What if a fan didn't need blades, right? And now you're all familiar with this, right? Who did that? Dyson. It's a very powerful question. Everybody was trying to make the fan a little better, more blades, 4 blades, 5 blades, bigger, 18-inch. A company came across and said, what if we didn't have blades? That's where the mindset change happened, right? And so this is what we get. Let me continue on that theme. While most countries in the world were looking at taxi companies solving problems for people to get around cities, one company asked this question: what if we didn't need taxi companies? This is disruption, right? What if we didn't need taxi companies? It's such a simple question to ask, but every brainstorm that you go in, you can challenge yourself and say, what if we didn't need this, right? What if? While we are fixing things, you step out at 30,000 feet view from the problem and say, what if we didn't do this, right? That's it. Uber comes along and changes the game for us. So, some more what if powerful questions here. While every other company in the world, car company, Mercedes, BMW, you name them, right? They were all making the car better for the driver, more comfortable for the driver, the steering, the cabin. One company comes across and say, what if there's no driver? What if there's no driver? What a question, right? Powerful, changes the game. It does change the game, right? Google was the first company to say, let's come up with a driverless car. We don't need a driver anymore. There you go, and suddenly all the other car companies are waking up to this autonomous vehicle concept. While most companies were looking to streamline their delivery process through people and make it more efficient on the road with their vehicles, one company is thinking about, and has already started thinking, what if we don't need delivery people, right? What if we drop things like this? What if? What if? Fantastic. There's no rocket science to this. It's just a great question to ask. Challenging everything, challenging the norms, challenging your status quo, right?